The peace of Christ be with you, dear friends, and welcome to our spiritual bite today, Friday, in which we are going to reflect with the Gospel according to Mark, chapter 8, verses 34 to chapter 9, verse 1. In this Gospel, we meet Jesus Christ after the confession of faith done by Peter yesterday. He now calls to himself his disciples together with a multitude that was thronging around him, and he teaches them about carrying their crosses and following him. He says, "If any man would come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whoever would have his life will lose it, and whoever loses his life for my sake and the gospel's will save it." So, dear friends, what are these that are our crosses that Jesus Christ is inviting us to carry? Is it a wooden cross like this one over here, or is it the cross of your life? I think the crosses are those things that we need to bear in order to fulfill the gospel. All those things that give us some discomfort, all those things that make us feel the pain or the engagement of being Christians. Those are our crosses that we need to carry daily as we follow Jesus Christ. All those responsibilities that have come to us because of receiving and accepting the gospel, those are our crosses. Each one of us has his crosses depending on the degree of service that he has received in line with the gospel. For the sake of Jesus Christ, and for the sake of his gospel, he asks us to deny ourselves so that we may be able to be his faithful servant, so that we may be able to receive another life, another type of life. If we lose this life here, he says, we shall receive another life. But if we hold on to this life, on to the comforts of this life, onto the joys of this life, and forget to deny ourselves, forget to sacrifice ourselves, to give up something for the sake of attaining something bigger, something larger, something more comforting in the kingdom of God, then we are not the friends of Jesus Christ. We shall lose out on his promises. We shall be like those whom he goes further to say that if a man feels shame, he gets ashamed of him in this generation that we are living in. He doesn't want to identify himself with this Jesus Christ. He doesn't want to identify himself with the gospel of Jesus Christ. Then Jesus Christ also will deny him. Let us try to follow Jesus Christ by denying ourselves.